Expressio Unius Est Exclusio Alterius. This is a Latin maxim that translates to the express mention of one thing implies the exclusion of another. The two conditions which need to be fulfilled cumulatively in order to apply this maxim are as follows. Firstly, the list of words appearing in a statute should be specific in nature. And secondly, those specific words should not be followed by general words. Then the act or the legislation will only apply to the specific words appearing in the list. For example, if there is a board which says car and bike parking 8 am to 10 pm. Here, both the conditions are fulfilled. The statute has a list of specific words, that is car and bike. These specific words are not followed by any generic words. So, the rule in this case clearly applies on the list of specific words, which means that only cars and bikes can be parked here, that too between 8 am to 10 pm. In the second board, it says car, bike and vehicle parking. So, the first condition is met. There are specific words, car and bike. But the second condition is not met, since there is a generic word vehicle after the specific words, which means that cars, bikes and any other vehicles can be parked here from 8 am to 10 pm. To recap, the rule says that the express mention of one thing implies the exclusion of another. So, if a statute mentions a list of specific words and there are no generic words that follows them, then the statute will cover only the specifically mentioned words and exclude everything else. The advantage with this interpretation is that the statute will clearly focus on what is expressly mentioned in it. The disadvantage is that it may lead to a very narrow interpretation, which may not be ideal, because the real intent behind the law may not be met.